Welcome to another segment of Under the Microscope. I'm Jeff Gold, and thanks so much for being with us today. I'm speaking to you from the Scherr Center and the new MultiTaction facility. I'm joined today by two of our fifth-year graduate students, Tyler Scherr from the Department of Pathology, and Tim Bielecki, who's a student in the Cancer Research Program. Tyler, Tim, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
You know, I wanted to talk a little bit about the MultiTaction Wall, but in the setting of why is the iEXCEL program so important to our educational system here at UNMC?
Well, for me, the iEXCEL program is really, really exciting, and all the different capabilities that it'll be bringing in for visualizing data and interacting with data in more of an immersive, hands-on way. So we generate a lot of big data in research. And for example, in the research that I do, I'm working with interactions between bacteria and immune cells. And I can envision being able to go into a virtual reality cave and actually see inside the immune cell interacting with that bacteria. It's one example.
That's so cool. And you know, we're standing in front of this MultiTaction Wall. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about what this is and how it works and how the students are going to use this.
Absolutely. In front of you here right now, I have a video I took of a mammary duct within the mouse. And here you're seeing is a 3D rendering of that mammary duct. And in blue you have the nuclei, the green you have the myoepithelial cells, and the red you have adipocytes lining that area. And this is going to allow us to visualize this information in this 3D setting in a totally different way and allow us to present it in a completely different way. And it's all part of the iEXCEL initiative.
And do the students have access to this facility and the faculty?
Absolutely.
So it's fully operational? Yes. So are you aware of any programs or projects that some of our students have already started using the MultiTaction Wall?
In fact, yes. Tyler and I are part of a makers group, which is a 3D printing club here on campus. And already we have started working with the staff here for the MultiTaction Wall, in which we've been bringing 3D designs and 3D models onto the screen and able to turn them around and manipulate them and facilitate the entire design process.
Yeah, it's really eventually, the eventual hope for this club, and I think this fits in perfectly with the iEXCEL initiative, would be to bring researchers and clinicians together to really innovate new technology to solve a lot of medicine's biggest problems. And I think this is an example of a way to do that with this wall.
So I mean, this would be a great example of a tumor board type of presentation in which you'd have the family history of a patient. You'd have, in this case, a mammogram showing a large central mass, and then to my far right would be the microscopic section that demonstrates the pathology. The opportunity to add other types of images and even to have a conversation with a patient or a family could all be handled at one time in one place. Probably dramatically change the way we think about planning therapy for cancer and for other diseases. Well, it certainly makes a very bold statement for our campus that virtual immersive reality is here to stay, and this broader concept of experiential learning is so important. I know there are a good number of faculty members who are already building course material in medicine and in nursing and in pharmacy. There are a number of our research programs that have already reserved time, if you will, to use the facility. And that's only just in the first couple of weeks. So this is just the beginning of a very exciting journey. Well, listen, thank you so much for being with us today on this segment of Under the Microscope, and thank you as well.